I haven't done this before, but I'm so glad I did. So, in one of my recent streams, I had Jordan join me and we played a bit of a game. So, to be exact, it was a war game, and we highlighted how we would progress from day zero all the way to the 6 month mark in BDO. Jordan is one of the premier life skillers in NA and is one of the top Twitch streamers for life skilling. He has over 2K mastery and he is super helpful on his stream. So be sure to check him out at twitch.tv/Jordan_TV and drop him a follow. So the scenario here was we're progressing theoretically from day one to month 6. The most important takeaway from here is going to be the steps that we're taking, but don't dwell on the amount of time we're estimating, because the amount of time him and I can play versus how much time a normal person could spend on the game is real different. And likewise, that is one of the biggest variables, so don't dwell on it. The most important thing is going to be what we're doing and why we're doing it. And I think that's going to be really helpful for you guys. So be sure to watch the entire video and check out Jordan at twitch.tv/Jordan_TV once again. And please do like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and check me out at twitch.tv/I'mPansy. And I'm going to roll the tape here now. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comment sections what you guys think. And if you guys enjoyed it, we'll do this kind of war games again in the future. So let's roll the tape. All right, cool. So let's start this off. Let's say we started the game again. Just one account, not two separate accounts for us, but we're utilizing everything we know until in the game right now to utterly crush this. So first thing we do when we get into BDO, what would you do?
Okay, so if I was to get into BDO, the first thing I would do, knowing what I know, is I would start exploring the towns and following the main quest line.
Yep, that's probably what I'd do, because when we do that, going through the main story quest line, we'll get a bunch of CP, which I'd probably rush to 100 CP as fast as possible. And we'd get a lot of energy from unlocking from the nodes, the topography, and character. And that's some easy gains right there. Traversing through the BDO world, we might make a little bit of money, and doing the main story quest line, we might get a little bit of cash, but yep, I do the main story quest line as well. I think when I started, within the first day, I was already like 58 or something. But I did the main story quest line a little bit. But one thing I did was I rushed to Helms. So Helms is a place that I could grind with 80 AP. So that allowed me to make like a 200 mil really quick, like after a few hours. But I'm gonna write down probably main story quest line. How far do you think? Until Medea starts or through Medea?
Um, I would probably do it all the way up till until I finish Valencia Part 1.
All the way to Valencia Part 1. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I would want to discover all the map and talk to all the NPCs again, like you said,
Right.
getting CP and getting um, all the nodes and talking to all the people, basically, would be my first goal.
Discover maps, NPC, energy, contribution, and notes. Definitely. So, what do you think? We hit level 56 by then?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
by the time I get to Valencia, I think I'd have a solid 300 plus mil. I mean, not just from playing the game, we'd get a lot of stuff from BSA, attendance rewards, or, just the game giving us stuff. But I think we can
Yep,
mass
Oasis.
Oasis. There we go. So 300 to 500 mil easy by then. And we'll be using. Let me. Just hit the map there for no reason. Let me update the gear portion here. I guess right now, definitely one thing I'd be wearing is like the Oasis gear. Let me see. Is that in here? Yes, it is. Very good. Gaming. Okay, this is acting up. Alright. A really small screen, but we'll make do. Alright, I'm gonna say we're in full Ramon's gear. What gear do you think we'd have by then? Probably the main hound from the quest line?
I think I think it's weaker. I think that's what someone said in my chat.
Okay. So that gives me
So
95. Let me switch to Ramones. By the way, I forgot to ask, what class would you pick?
I would still pick Musa.
Musa?
Yep.
Oh, good stuff, man. Yeah, I just put Striker here out of habit, but we'll assume you played Musa. Musa for what reason?
Life skilling.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. And I guess you can duel for spot at your life skill places, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. We went through the main story quest line. By then we probably have 300 to 500 mil. We're using Oasis gear. I didn't fill out all of this because this is like so annoying. Let me just do that, I guess. What kind of accessories would we wear? I probably wouldn't even care about the accessory, so I'll just put Tuvala. Or not Tuvala, sorry.
Yeah.
Azulis.
Well, we could put what accessories they're currently giving us. So
Mm,
like the tri ring, the tri earring, the tri belt, the tri neck. Do
which
you want to
one?
pretend we're starting? So like, have you looked at attendance rewards?
Okay, the Kaposha stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Because
let's
they're
do
giving
that.
us the
Alright, we got Kaposha. We got Kaposha ring. And we'll have a Kaposha earring. Easy peasy. We'll have the... Will we have the first ring from Valencia questline by then?
probably.
Uh, red sand crystal ring. Pop it a try. Necklace, I'm putting Azula, I guess. Oh no, they're giving us a Kaposha necklace right now.
Yep.
Alright. So we're in the future. We're already at soft cap AP, bro.
Right.
No, this is broken.
They just
The accessories they're giving us, it puts us at 241 AP right off the bat.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. Okay. I don't know what they're up to. Alright, so now you have 241 AP. Let me actually note this down. Now we're at level 50. I think we'd be like 57 or 58 by then, by the time we finish Valencia. What do you think?
Mhm.
I'll say
Yeah,
level
probably.
57. Level 57, 58. Alright, for gear, we are at gear with free stuff, or 243 slash 283. Jesus Christ, 283. We're almost at Aquaman already. Alright, what's the plan of action from here? We have a solid base of cash. We have like 300 to 500 mil. Our AP is freaking phenomenal for playing for like 2 days or 1 day, how much ever time it took us.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? So you have, I'd say you probably have enough and more than enough contribution points to set up a farm. So I'm gonna put that
How much would our contribution be? We'll just
easily
say
over
like
100.
150.
Yeah,
Yeah,
150 is probably fair going through Valencia 1. So set up
yeah,
farm and farming alt. I'm an altaholic. You probably
yeah.
do
I
it
would
all on
probably
one.
yeah.
Do you do it on one character?
So no, no, no. Yeah, I would do a farming alt.
Okay.
I would create as many characters as I could too.
Okay. All right. Let me just note down the energy. We'll probably be at 150 energy. 200
Yeah, we could
energy.
just put it 150.
Okay. Let's just do 150E, 150C. Set up farming alt. And you said fill up the character slots. How many free character slots do we get?
I think 8 characters maybe are free.
Was it 6 or 8?
It could be 6. I'm not exactly sure.
You get 2 slots from the start. I thought it's 6. I know it shows
Someone
2,
said
but then
5.
as you make more, is it 5? All right, I guess we're making 4 shies to go do something. What are we making our alts for?
Um, so me personally, what I would do with all my alts is I would be setting them up in each town so that I could roll workers.
Hmm. Starting the worker empire.
Yep.
All right. 4 alts for rolling workers. Okay.
Got to get those art goblins.
Exactly. I got like back to back artisan humans, but my luck with artisan goblins is shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we are at level 58. We don't care about levels because we're so pro at the game. We know we already have like 243 AP. It's like, whatever. What are we going to do at 61? Big deal. So we're just chilling, building up our account. So we got 150 ish energy, 150 ish contribution. Um, Probably rocking a free tier 5 horse or tier 5 courser because we're balling. We set up our farm and our farming alt. Within 1 day, it's already at artisan, and I'd say we're making. What would you plant? Would you go for your
Like,
cooking mats, or would you go for just raw money from magical spam?
um, I would grow onions
Mm-hmm.
and sell the onions. You can make about 150 mil a day, uh, if you check your farms every. I think it's like every 3 hours.
Is it 3 or is it
Um,
4? Or do you use fertilizer and water? Keep
yeah, I use fertilizer and water.
Oh,
Well, I don't use water, but I use fertilizer.
all right. Looks like we're
But
getting
I would
rid of our
probably be,
magic farm. My special help
yeah.
mushroom's gone. All right.
So I'd
So,
be doing onions,
all right, special onions, yes, or
just
magic
base
on
onions.
base onions.
Yep.
How much time does it take?
I think it's around 3 hours.
And do you buy all the seeds from Calphion
Yep. I would buy about 1,000 onion seeds
per day?
and put them in my warehouse.
Put it in your warehouse. Where do you keep your farm?
I farm in Velia.
Okay, so you transport those through wagon or what? Or marketplace? Sorry,
Yeah,
I forgot there. That was the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So, yeah, so basically I would have one alt. I would have at least one alt in Calpheon to roll workers, and then he would buy my seeds and put it into my
Understood.
warehouse.
Okay. Hey, those of you watching in chat, big money right there. Help the cooking community get their onions.
Yes.
I don't think that'll ever get saturated, dude. The sheer amount of onions everyone needs.
Yeah.
Do you think? I gotta see the market. Hold up.
It would honestly just depend on Balanos meal. That's
Valnos
typically
meal.
what people use. Yeah, it's typically
Okay.
what people use onions for.
5,000 onions just sitting there. You guys are slacking off. Come on, go get those. But the price is pretty stable. Fair enough. So, that was actually pretty productive. How many days do you think we're in by the time we set up all of this?
I would say we could do this within a week.
Within a week? Alright. Alright, 1 week is completed. Alright, so now we set up our farm. We're like nearly soft cap AP because we're just that strong. We're winning all our DFS at our grind or gathering spots. No, I'm kidding. I only flagged up once. All right. So now I think we've easily made a build. So one thing I used to do was when I was only like 160 AP, I used to do peel of face scrolls for profit. And the
Mhm.
way I used to calculate the profit was if, I mean, obviously you can make your own calculator and do it, but what I found was best was when the price of memory fragments and the scroll was within 20k of each other. Like if the scroll was 1500 and the memory fragment was 1480, I used to make pretty good money, 100 mil plus an hour. If they're the same, I'm making insane amount of money. And if the memory fragment was more, like I was making the amount of money someone who's like way more geared than me, like grinding Histria religiously would be making. So it was like an insane amount of money for just having 160 AP. Now, right now, looking at let me take a look at the NA market real quick. I don't want to suggest something wrong because I would probably want to build up some capital real quick. I think this is a good way to do it right off the bat. 1820 mid. Oh yeah, we're making a lot of money. We're making 130 to 100 to 130 mil an hour from that alone. I would probably do it like for a few hours, 3 to 4 hours, and I think we'd have a solid 1 bill by now, 1 to 2 bill.
Mm-hmm.
By
Yeah,
just
that's
and smash.
pro
No. Oh, chat's being
yeah.
chat.
So you're more familiar because you've been grinding, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much people So back when I grinded, right, was before there was like 5 pets, before you could get like a yellow loot scroll, before there was Agris. So how much would you say like a with our current AP, how much silver an hour you could probably make if you were efficient with your class
Problem
at
is
your
right
current
now is
AP?
our DP is low, so we can't do Ackman. I mean, it's very sketch to go to Ackman with what we have. We probably didn't buy any good crystals either. So it rules out all the endgame spots. I think the best spots we can go is probably um I wouldn't even go to Monchumps. I freaking hate Monchumps because it's not fun to grind.
Yeah.
But we could easily make over 100 mil an hour. I think in terms of just the speed and efficiency, I think it'd be better. We'd be making more money doing the pillar face scrolls. Now,
Okay.
that's only because we didn't buy our crystals. Our gear isn't like optimized. We probably haven't grinded out that much skill points. We haven't spent the time to get our skill points off.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in chat was saying Schultz, if we had our skill points and if we had crystals and we're ready to grind, Schultz would be a good option. But right now, I'd probably say we're still at like Forest Roneros level here. So
Yeah, like maybe what is it, Polly's?
yeah, Polly's is not very good money. I think Roneros like with a loot scroll can pull 100 mil an hour with this
Okay.
AP. So I would say Peel of Phase scroll doesn't. So Peel of Phase don't need any loot scrolls, don't need any buffs, nothing. Sheer profit. So that's the only reason I would say that. Within a first week, if we're going hardcore into the game, I think we could make 1.5 to 2 bill. But that's if we're going like really hardcore. So for the safe estimate, I'm gonna say we got a bill. What do you think?
Yeah, we could say week 1 we made a bill.
Okay, let me actually change this format here. Week 1 stats. Gear score is 243 slash 283. Um, how much energy do you think you would have in a week?
Um, I would push for 250 in 1
250.
week.
Okay, 250E. How much energy? Two or contribution? Sorry, 200. You think you can do 250?
I would probably, yeah, I would probably be around 200-ish.
Yeah. All right. Cash we have 1.5 bill safe estimate. Yeah, when I first started playing, I made my first 2 bill in the first week just doing pill face scrolls. I'm like, yo, easy money. All right, so week 1 is done. We're setting ourselves up for pure victory over here. First thing, week 2. Would you go get a Tuvala tool or not a Tuvala, sorry, the rented tool? Or would you build a
Um,
node network?
I would build a node network.
Node network.
And I would be the very first or the very next week. Like, are we talking about the end of the week? What our goals would be?
Throughout the week. What would you progress through the week? Yeah, we could do
I
the
would
end of
be
the week.
end of the week. I would be pushing towards um Tet Logia accessories.
Yeah. All right, so week 1 is done. Week 2, your goal is going to be full tet Tuvala. Or sorry, I keep saying Tuvala. What is my obsession with this shit? All right, Logia accessories, full tet. What about clothes? What are you aiming for with that?
Clothes I would aim for Try Logia.
All right, gathering. I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right,
And I would go with a um I would go with a probably a butcher knife.
you guys better pay attention. This is like the important stuff. Like we have 1.5 bill to play with. How much are Logia accessories right now? Let me make sure of the price. Because either way, I mean, this is just the end of the week, so we could make easily another 1.5 to 2 bill. Oh, 213 easy. Okay, we can easily have full Tet Logia accessories with the cash we have. Try Logia gatherers. And we have, what was that about the butchering knife?
I would go for try. So try tool and try clothes.
Which, Try Logia, or do you, I mean, that's not
Yeah,
necessary,
Logia.
right? We got Lay's tool. We rent the 50 CP tool, right? That's the same as.
Uh, I personally wouldn't do that.
Why? Oh,
Why?
right, right, right. You. Never mind, never mind. We set up the nodes instead. My bad.
Yeah. So
Never
like
mind.
for
Yep.
me, so like with the nodes or whatever, since I'm already experienced with nodes,
Yeah.
I would pick up all the chicken nodes. I would pick up all the grain nodes,
Chicken,
um,
grain. Yep.
and Velia and Calpheon and Heidel. And then I would also go grab all the Valencia and Shakatu and Sand Grain nodes.
Okay.
Those would be my main priority for all my nodes with my like my main CP. And then whatever I would have left would go towards farms. So I'd probably have at least 3 or 4 farms.
Okay, so you wouldn't go all in for the farms with. So how many CP would we need to get all those? Because we have 100 if we don't, if we make a farm. So we had 200 CP.
Like how much would the total CP be for all those nodes?
Yeah, that you mentioned.
Um,
150? Yeah, I think you're right.
mm,
170 ish.
yeah, probably somewhere around there.
Okay. But anyway, by the end of this is like week 2 ending, right? So by then we would have more CP. I think we could sustain a full farm with those nodes probably. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it would probably be close. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm stretching it, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're going hardcore here. We know what we're doing. We're gonna crush this game. All right. So we just spent all our money. How much money do you think we would have after investing that money in life skill gear and making back money? I think we'd.
Uh,
Say,
so you would still be doing scrolls,
up to you.
or would you be grinding skill points?
What would our money goal be? I probably wouldn't be grinding skill points because look at how well we're already doing in terms of life skill progression.
So my main goal would be hitting Master 1 gathering
Mm-hmm.
and trying to get artisan workers, so
Okay.
artisan goblin workers with my alts.
Okay.
Um, but I guess my money goal would be trying to make close to a bill for the entire week
Someone's
with what I
asking
have.
for CP for lodging and storage. Storage probably
So
wouldn't do it. I'd pay to win that shit.
yeah, like to be honest, like the top players we pay to win our storage.
Oh, 100%. Lodging as well. I pay to win my
Yep,
lodging, but
lodging.
we do pick up the lodging obviously because upper limit is upper limit. But
And
storage is
if
not
people are
something we worried
curious,
about. Like even if without the
yeah,
storage, like we'd be fine with the base storage. If we're playing efficiently and not filling it with junk, just collecting chicken and grain and like date palms and nutmeg, we don't need much storage for any of that.
right. Yeah, you typically don't need all that until later game or like mid game. Like the very first year I played BDO, I didn't even buy any storage or buy any worker lodging. I actually didn't get worker lodging until like 2 years into BDO.
I did worker lodging, because by the time I made my worker empire guide, I was already looking to like maximize the amount of money I made per day from there. So I went through with the worker lodging, but I think it's fair to say like we would have with by the second week, I think we could hit 250 CP. Thinking. It comes down to do I want to get CP or do I want to make money? Cuz we can keep running scrolls for money.
So me personally, with the bill, I would go buy a T8 Courser. That would be my next goal after I got all my Logia gear.
Okay. So let's say we pushed our energy to. Actually, did we do any energy leveling in the second week? It's probably at like 275, even if we didn't go hardcore into it.
Yeah.
But honestly, someone with your experience, you'd probably grind it to 350 pretty quick.
Yeah, I would try to push that pretty quick.
All right, so how much energy, how much contribution points week 1? Or
So I
sorry,
would
week
still
2.
be around week 2. I would still be around 200 CP. Um,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, energy I'd probably push to at least 300, 350.
300 energy, 200 CP. Okay, I'm just giving a lower estimate there. And we did Pila, Phase, Scrolls to T8 Courser. Alright, week 2 stats. Gear score, we don't care. Life skill, how much mastery is that, you reckon? Like 600, 700?
Yeah, I'd probably be around probably around 650,
Would you
maybe
use
even
magic tools in the
700.
beginning, or would you still develop your lifesteal
Yeah.
gear?
Yeah, I would buy magic hose until I got to master one.
Okay. So I guess life skill we could say we grinded Master 1. Master 1
Yeah.
gathering. What point do you switch off it? How much was the mastery you needed to switch off from?
So at master one is when you get the energy like nerf thing or whatever. So you get 30% reduction to losing energy.
Okay.
So that's why you want to push M1.
Got it.
And then after that, I would just go money tool, depending on how much XP I would need to hit the next level or the next bracket, basically. So whatever
Mm-hmm.
was quicker, basically, to get the next bracket, either
Mm-hmm.
going for money or pushing level.
Okay. Got it. So money tool, you're talking about like butcher knife or pickaxe or what?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I would go butcher knife.
All right. So I already wrote that down. So Trilogia, butcher knife. But would we have enough mastery to say we can switch the uh, off from magic tools?
650. That's when it's
650.
even
Mm-hmm.
with the Logia tool.
So it should be. Would we be at 650 plus the master one buff? I think we would be. We should be at like 700 something, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could use the BDO planner. You could open up like a new
Oh
one
shit!
and
I was supposed to
see
be
where
like.
we would be at.
I was supposed to be freaking filling out the life skills stuff. My bad.
It's all good.
So lazy right now. All right. Logia. You know, somewhere I heard someone pronounce it as Logia. For
Logia gear?
Logia. For some
That's
reason, I
weird.
think they're right. I don't
It
know.
could be.
Knowing me and my Papega pronunciations, they probably are. All right. Let me fill this out. You know what? Let's just use a full screen. I'm not even using the freaking map. There we go. Much better, right, guys? All right. Logia necklace. Uh, tool. We got the butcher. Try. Perfect. And belt, of course, Logia, whatever. All right, accessory, Sir Tet. You see this, guys? This is true progression. We've only been playing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how much mastery it will say.
All right. Hello. Can I like put in my level, please?
Yeah, so you have to highlight it all and then enter, I think.
Ah,
Yeah,
Jordan knows what's
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I do that all the time whenever messing with BDO planner.
Right. All right. Where do I put in gathering? Right here. Okay. Um, we are at master 1. All right. So, do we need anything else here? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, how much mastery is it?
723, but then with the food, we'll probably be at like 748.
Okay.
Seafood cromulus 25, right?
Yeah, but I personally wouldn't use seafood cron the whole entire time.
Hmm. Well, what would you use?
I would use whale salad
Whale salad? I don't
and
even
the
know what
blue
that is.
version.
Whale salad. Okay, you mean the fresh meat whale salad?
Yep.
For the max energy? Is that why?
Yep. So every time you click that every 30 minutes, it gives you that amount of energy. On top
Hmm.
of, you get more life XP with that than you do with the cron meal.
Interesting.
So that would allow more gathers per hour to go
Okay.
off or whatever with my amount of energy. And then I also would be investing in energy pots.
Energy pots. All right, we'll get to that. 1 second. Let's close up
Okay.
week one. So, were you considering gathering with like full energy pots, like spamming energy pots?
While I gather, yes.
Right.
But if I'm not gathering, then
Of course.
I would probably wait until I had some flow of money. Because right now we just have farms making us, semi-active money, and then we have nodes which are making us passive money.
All right, 15%.
So basically, all those materials, I personally would be selling. So I'd
Mm-hmm.
be selling my day palms, selling my nutmeg, selling
Yep.
my um, all that to the market
Perfect.
to fuel my energy pots and stuff.
Yep.
But also it would depend on the market. So right now the market's really nice.
Yeah.
But if day palm and nutmeg and all this stuff is super cheap, then I would be holding on to it and keeping it.
Right. Okay. Cool. Let's close out this week. Are we broke now? I think we're broke.
Yeah, we could say we're broke. Did we both buy T8 coursers?
We're the same account for this, so let's just say we're broke.
Okay.
We're just combining our knowledge into one account here. All right, so week two stats, gear score. Let me put the energy. 300 E, 200 C. Okay, so week two we are down at this. So after like I think we can start accelerating whenever you say let's accelerate to like a month wise. I think the first 4 weeks we can do in weeks, and then we can go month wise, and then we can accelerate it like 3 months or whatever.
Okay.
Once the upgrades and once the changes start becoming minimum, we can start
Mm-hmm.
doing that.
And kind of like just talking about our routine
Mm-hmm.
that we would do daily.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. All right, so week three. Now we have a life skilling base. So we have our life skilling gear. We can start butchering for money and whatnot. So that's like proper energy dumps coming in. We got our farms making money. What else we got? We got our
Nodes making money.
yeah, the nodes are making money, farms making money, we're gathering. How much money do you think we can make? Or what's the next goal?
Um, so I would say we're roughly making probably anywhere between I guess how active are we on our accounts? Like do you want to go like an average player? Do you want to go a hardcore player? Do you
Um,
want to go
so I say we can, how many hours a day do you play? Are you working full time right now or what?
Yeah, I work full time. I would
So,
say I average anywhere between I would say my average is probably 6 hours a day.
mhm. I'm probably around like 4, but only like 3 is like, no, if I'm seeing how much time I spend on the computer, it's probably the same. I'm just not efficient the whole time. I'm not going for the
Right.
win. So yeah, let's say 6. Okay. Take that assumption, I guess.
Yeah. So okay, so if we're playing, we'll say actively about 6 hours,
Okay.
then I would say our goal should probably be around, I would say 300 to maybe 400 mil
Mm-hmm.
a day.
300 to 400 mil a day. That's fair. You got farms, nodes, plus you're making money while gathering. That's pretty doable.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
we could say 500. We'll just put 500.
mhm.
We're not quite making 100 mil every hour, but we're getting pretty close with our current setup.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah,
All
which
right.
is pretty crazy to think. Like like 3 weeks into the game, we're already making almost half a bill.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if I just go, like, with all the knowledge I have and just go grind, like, by this time, I'm already probably sitting at 309 DP grinding Kratuga. And I can already start pushing like pretty good money from there. And I'd probably just blow through Pila phase until I had like 245 Kuda,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd probably be
So
grinding.
so yeah. So I guess what do you think is the best AFK money for us to do?
If I had like your knowledge, I'd probably do horse training. You do that?
Nope. I
No?
would be cooking.
Crap. Yeah, we'd probably be cooking because if neither of us know how to do that efficiently, we're screwed there. Yep.
Yeah, so
Cooking would probably be the best investment.
yeah. So basically we would be doing AFK cooking,
Mm-hmm.
and I would recommend for us to do vinegar, which basically requires grains. You just need base grains,
Oh, I spelled vinegar.
and we would be acquiring a lot of grains just from our workers,
Mm-hmm.
almost basically more than we actually need
Mm-hmm.
to cook overnight.
Right.
So basically, my character can hold around, I think it's like 9,000.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can do 9,000 crafts every night,
Hmm.
and I would be saving all my plates towards CP while pushing cooking levels like unactive.
Witches' delicacies. Is it what it's called? I'll just say witches.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb, man. Witches for CP. Okay.
Yep.
Vinegar we are just saving, right? And we're pushing cooking levels.
Yeah, yep. Because
Well,
we're automatically losing money while cooking it.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
I would just be holding on to it to use it in other recipes,
Right.
which I think we would probably go into pickled vegetable.
Now, clothes wise, what would you be wearing? Would you be wearing silver?
Yes. I would, I guess, probably on our third week, I would focus on trying to get 1 second cooking. That would be like one of my main priorities. Um, and I guess we could say,
So,
uh,
would you by now have like a Lates tool, or would you just buy a dry pickaxe to go pilgrims and start setting up your production of tools, cooking utensils?
so yeah, I would probably be saving for a Tet pickaxe. So I
Tet
would go
lo
straight.
Tet Logia?
Yeah, I would go from my Trilogia butcher knife
Mm-hmm.
uh to a Tet pickaxe
Tet Logia pickaxe. Or are we saving for our mats? They're not
or
that
Tet
expensive.
Manos pickaxe. Yeah.
I think we can do a Tet Manos. Let me check the prices. They've been pretty crappy lately. Tet Manos. Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't know. Well, what are we doing? How much are we doing? 500 per day. I think we can do that. We
Yeah.
probably threw in a few hours of peel a face to fill in the gap. Okay.
Hmm. And
Tet
then I
Manos.
guess update the mastery.
Okay. Yep. Mastery is now. Where's pickaxe mastery? 893. And of course, when would you want to start using seafood cron meal?
Never with gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Only with other life skills would I
Oh,
use it.
wish I knew that.
Yeah.
So once again, why is that? Is it for the life skill
Um,
XP?
it's it's for the XP, but it's to get energy back, so that we can keep pushing levels. Basically, levels are our main priority,
Okay,
is
so
trying to get.
is that like AFK food? Like you'd still be running it while AFK to get that energy to regen, right?
It would depend what I was doing after I was done gathering, which I
Mm-hmm.
mean we could get into what we would be doing next.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is I would probably be taking my vinegar that I was cooking overnight into pickled vegetable
Okay.
actively. So I would be burning. So some of
Okay.
my semi-active time would be going towards that, so that I could start pushing some cooking levels
All right. By
to
week,
turn in Imperials.
what cooking level are we at? Probably.
I would say week 3 we could probably push to master like I would say like master 5 because we're
Okay.
gonna be getting XP overnight, like without even
Yeah.
putting
The
any
master.
effort at all.
Yeah, for those of you listening, professional takes like 30 minutes, right? Less than an hour if you have everything set up. So yeah, master's
Yeah.
very doable. All right, so let's recap for week 3. Tetmanos pickaxe. Priority once. How would you achieve 1 second cooking though?
You would need the pay to win clothes. You
Yeah,
need plus
definitely
3
buying that.
clothes.
We're serious about life skilling, so we're buying the clothes. Plus 3
Yeah.
silver, plus the. So when cooking, you'd use seafood prawn meal for the. I'm right about that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, yep,
Fuck
yep.
yeah, I'm right.
And then
Okay.
I would also buy spirit stones, the blue spirit stones, and I would use those for gathering
Yep.
and cooking. And you're gonna keep these until you get to con.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not gonna waste money on whatever it's called, sharp
Oh hell
stone.
no.
Now, like before Manos came out, yeah, the sharp stone was like best in
Right.
slot. That's what you would want, or resplendent. But nowadays, you basically just want to go from spirit stones to cons,
Right. That's what
and
I did. Definitely.
yeah,
And also, every time you've used up one of your spirit stones, always grind it for this for the powder because you'll need it in the
yep,
future.
yep, yep,
So,
yep.
all right. So 1 second cooking. We got this by silver plus 3, pay to win clothes, advanced utensils. Okay, utensils. What am I missing? Seafood prawn meal and spirit stone. Okay. Okay. And we were AFK cooking vinegar, and we're also doing pickled veggies, and we're turning in pickled veggies for imperial cooking? Or do we do master cooking boxes? Because I skipped that one. I'm like, screw that.
I think pickled vegetables is more silver or more profit than all the master boxes.
Yeah, it was from when I was doing that. All right, I'll put this as an imperial. Okay, we're turning in the witches for CP. So we now have our advanced cooking utensils being produced, and we started cooking. So we reached Master 5 cooking, something around that. So you think we're at the weekend here? I think that's 1 week done.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yep. So let's do a recap for week 3.
Okay.
Gear, don't care. Energy and contribution points, what do you think?
What was their contribution? 200?
Yeah.
So we're probably at now I'd like to say 220, 250.
250 with
Because
the
we're,
witches
yep.
delicacies. Alright. 250. Uh life skills. Um Master, how much are we at? Master 2 or 3 gathering, I guess?
So Pilgrims is the second most XP
Alright, I
in
forgot about pilgrims.
for gathering.
Yeah.
Um, so I'd like to say we're doing quite a lot. We're basically living at Pilgrims.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for people who don't know, vinegar, you can just buy strawberries from the Calpheon vendor.
Yep.
Same thing for paprika.
Yep.
So we don't need to gather any meat anymore. We don't need to get, basically, we gathered meat. I guess we gathered the meat and we sold it to get the pickaxe. Okay.
Mm.
And we're getting our cooking levels from just cooking vinegar and cooking pickled vegetables.
Right.
So, and now we're making our utensils so that we can keep cooking. And we're going to then start to save money for a Tet butcher knife and a Tet gathers
Okay, that'll be week
for
3 though,
Manos.
right? Or
Yeah,
the
that'll
next
be
week.
week,
Week 4.
yeah,
Week
week
4.
4.
Alright. What gathering level do you think we'd be at? Master 5 or Master 10?
Yeah, I'd like to say master, probably master 10.
Okay. M10, cooking, M5, I think is what we settled on. And now at this point, we're not tracking gold because we're investing all of it.
Exactly. The more money you invest, the more money you'll get out of it,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Quick recap on week 3. We are now at the point where gathering is M10, cooking is M5. We are living at Pilgrims because we sold our butcher knife and we managed to afford a Tet Manos pickaxe, which is great. We're able to sustain our own cooking utensil workshops and stuff, so we have a permanent supply of advanced cooking utensils. We have 1 second cooking from silver plus 3 clothes, which are pretty easy to afford. How much are they? 150 mil, 170 mil, something like that.
Yeah.
They're pretty cheap. We bought the pay to win clothes because we're serious about this. Advanced cooking utensils, like I said, seafood cornmeal spirit stones, really easy to hit 1 second cooking nowadays. So we are AFK cooking vinegar. We're doing pickled veggies and imperial cooking turn-ins. We're still farming, obviously. All the witches are going to CP, and we are master fry cooking. All right, solid week 3. We're gonna close out this month in a grand fashion. What do you think? I think by now we are making pretty solid money from pilgrims as well. I think Tet Manos close is a bit of a stretch, though. Actually, depends how much it is. 3.8.
Well, what is our current mastery? You said it was like
M10.
900.
Oh, let me update that. So character master 10 turns of gear. That's where we're standing. Pickaxe mastery 938 with seafood cron meal. That pushes us over 950.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling up a Bayrog spreadsheet so I can see how much money we're making.
If we're making 100 mil a day from our farm in 7 days, plus the, I'd say probably 35 mil, 30 to 35 mil low estimate for the money we're making from in profit from Imperial Cooking, that puts us as 910 mil per week from there. Now I'd probably say 50 mil from miscellaneous, 50 to 100 mil from miscellaneous shit from the game, from like BSA, Oasis boxes. So I think that's like a 1 bill passive income for that week. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. We're probably making like what, two yeah, probably like, how much would you say a week? We're probably making like close to like 4 bill.
Yeah, let me just that's why I was waiting for you to do the math on the gathering, and I was doing like some passive math on the side.
Do we have a T4 hedgehog?
Yeah, let's do it. We're serious about this. We came in all in. EA deleted our main accounts and said, "You will never be great again." And we're like, "We'll prove you wrong." So yeah, we got our T4 hedgehog. And also, I just remembered, by now we would have probably have done our first round of Dark Rifts. So that would be like a bill. All right, so let's say we have 2 bill to play with, plus all the money we actively make for the week. Did you get Byrog's calculator?
Yeah. His calculator says it's about 100 mil while using pots.
All right, 100 mil per hour. How many hours active do you think per day? 3 or 4?
I would say like 2 or 3.
All right, so 3 hours per day, 7 hours, or 7 days a week. How much? 100 mil a day or 100 mil an hour? So that's 2.1 bill from there.
Now also, you can get arena guilds because you can do rough stone quests, which basically will negate our energy costs.
Hey, yeah, the RBF one? Or no, what is that quest?
The rough stone quests if you're in a guild.
I don't know about that. What is that?
So if you go to guild and then go to life, or I guess
Oh,
go to guild
okay, the
missions.
missions.
Yeah.
And the missions pay you, so that negates the cost. Ah, smart. That was smart like you. Okay. All right. From active. All right, let me just type this down. From active gathering, we got. What do you think we're at?
We have
2.1
maids,
bill.
don't we?
Sure, we got a few mates. We're not that cheap.
Yeah, we got a couple maids. And they give us free maids as well
Yeah,
throughout,
anniversary's coming up, so that's another few bill. All right. 7 days, 3 hour per day. That's 2.1 bill, I'd say. Yeah. Do I need to factor in the rough stone quest? Like, is that?
No,
I'm not
you could
that. I'm
just
not.
put a 100 mil.
All right.
Um, yeah.
All right. 100 mil from guild. All right. So this week we made 1 bill from passive stuff, 1 bill from dark rifts because it's been 3 weeks. I think 1 bill's a safe estimate. Hedgehog, 2.1 bill per from the active gathering we've done, 100 mil from the miscellaneous guild stuff. What else have we done?
We're turning in Imperials every day.
I counted that.
Oh, okay.
I think we can buy gatherer's clothes.
Okay.
Is that
Tech
what you'll go?
gathers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we got 10 manos. Let's open up the BDO planner. Let's go.
Yeah. And the reason why we're buying these is because it gives us the most mastery for the amount of silver.
And by week 3 of hardcore gathering, so like 21 hours into gathering, what would we be at mastery level?
Probably mastery 15.
15. That's what I was thinking too. 15 for that. Cooking, I think we'd be like master 10 plus easily.
Probably master, we'll say 12.
12. That's fair. All right, so life skill check, full tet logia, logia, then tet manos, tet close. I was at this exact same point when I started my life skills journey. Those are the first two things I bought too. Okay, so mastery, we are now at 1133. So we're breaking 1150 with seafood cron meal.
Oh yeah. So
If you want to
let me update this.
yeah,
So now we're making 120 mil an hour.
nice. Nice. So we'll consider that for the next week. Energy and contribution points by this point. What do you think?
I'd like to say 275 CP from 250.
275 C. Okay. Energy. You
And then
think what
energy, what were we at?
we were at 300.
350. We did a bunch of energy grind while we were waiting for our energy to regen.
250, sir. 350, 275. Okay. Life skills, we said gathering, M15, cooking, M12. And yeah, I think we're good. People are going to be thinking like, oh, where'd you get that for, Bill? I'm like, yeah, we definitely could do that. It's in the cards. All right. All right. We've completed 1 month in the game. So we've already progressed way further than I did for in a few months. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you don't know anything,
Yeah.
now that we know stuff, we're super experienced. So, do you still want to do weekly or do you want to do
We can
monthly?
switch month-wise. I'll do the math on like the passive income real quick. I think we're making like
Okay.
40 mil a day off Imperials now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're making 120 an hour. Oh wait, that's active. I'm just gonna assume it's a 30-day month. 100 mil a day. That's 3 bill plus 40 times 30 plus miscellaneous. How much? 50 mil per week times 4. Yeah, 200. Okay, I'll put us at 4.5 bill, like 4.4 bill in passive and stuff
Okay. Is this for the month?
for the entire month. Yeah,
Okay.
4.4 bill in passives, farm, imperial, and miscellaneous. All right, what do you think? We're still doing 3 hours a day of gathering.
Yep.
How much time do you have left? I know this took way longer than I freaking expected.
I mean, I can keep going. I'm not tired. It's
All right, okay, cool.
all on you.
3 hours per day. I'm gonna dock 4 days because I'm probably not gonna go every day. How about you? Do you think you do every day?
Yeah, I'll be going every day.
All right, then I'm gonna take your word over there. I'm just thinking I'd probably get lazy about this time. All right, 128 per hour, right?
Yep.
That's 90 hours into 120, 10.8 bill
Okay.
from active gathering. Now our assumption is going to be like after we made the money, what we're spending it on, but realistically we're buying shit along the way. So the amount of money we're
Yeah.
making per hour is probably going up, but we're gonna just take the conservative estimate by calculating it after, right? Because that'd just be a
Yeah.
pain to think about. I'm gonna just throw in
Well,
another. Yeah, go ahead.
well, that's why. Yeah, that's why I said we're doing guild quests to make it a little bit easier because it's basically paying for our energy pots, so we don't have to count you know, how many energy pots would cost, etc.
Gotcha. I didn't know that. I wish I knew that. I would have been doing that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it won't cover all the cost of energy pots, but it'll probably pay for at least like half of it.
Yeah. Okay, let's not think about what I could have made. Anyway, one bill from Dark Rifts in the month. I think that's a decent estimate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? What else we got? What else are we doing? I think we're set in our
Our
routine by
farm.
now.
Did you do the farm money?
Yep, I did the 4.4 bill in passes from farms, imperial cooking, and miscellaneous, which is like BSA and attendance
Okay.
rewards.
I think, yeah, that's probably what we're doing. I
Hmm.
don't see any other extra stuff that we're doing.
Of course, we're AFK cooking the same way. That's vinegar and veggies. All right, I guess we can go ahead and guesstimate our gathering and cooking levels. What do you think?
Oh, are we like saying what we would do for the next month? Like where we would
Oh
be
no,
level wise?
yeah. After that 1 month has completed, so this is like
All right. So how much silver is
months.
that total?
So we got about, let's see, 16.2. All right, let's go
Okay.
shopping.
All right. So we are going to go buy a sailboat with
Really?
some of our. Yep.
All right.
Because we're getting bored, right? We're a
All right.
bored player. We're like, damn, we've been gathering and cooking for an entire month. I need something else,
Unless you're
right?
Russ, that guy's a machine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, me personally, I'm like ADHD. I can't just sit there and like do the same thing over and over again. I'm all
Oh
over the
man.
place. So we get a ship,
So
right? We get a sailboat.
one bill invested into a ship to get a caravel. Or are
Yep.
you going frigate? Are you going for the Volante
Uh,
again?
I want to go the Volante, so let's buy the frigate.
No,
We'll buy the
frigate.
frigate.
How much for the galleass? Thinking, because if it cost me 1.1 bill to make a frigate from an advanced frigate from Bartali sailboat, which I upgraded my way, and then galleass 1.7. Is that right, Bill? Did we say 2 bill
Yeah. So we could just say like 2 bill total for the boat and then the green gear.
for everything?
Yeah, for everything.
Okay, let's say that 2 bill. So let's subtract that 16.2 minus 2 bill. We're at 14.2. Okay.
Okay.
14.2. What are we shopping for now?
So now I want to buy a Tet butcher knife as well. So we still have our Manos pickaxe, but now we're getting another
Yep.
tool, so we have more options to gather.
Right. Okay. Pet butcher knife. What's the price on that? Let me check. I'd probably yoink one for a solid min price over here of
Oh
nice
yeah,
2.3.
yeah.
Okay. So we got our wallet here minus 2.3. All right, we got 11.9 bill left.
Okay. And now we're gonna buy full Duo Manos accessories.
Duo? You would go to Duo instead of try? I mean, I'm not saying right or wrong. I'd like to know the reasoning. XP? XP game?
Mainly for the mastery, but I guess with this current market, I would probably go into try because so many tries are listed, and you could probably snag one for min price.
Mm-hmm.
How much are they? 2.5 each, or
Uh,
2.6, or
min
something like that.
price? Yeah, I mean, like, there's pre-orders up for 2.7 for the rings. Looking at Manos earrings, try 2.8 orders.
So, um,
Necklace does not have pre-orders. Anyone looking for a necklace, go put that min price in 2.6. I think we can say safe guess would be like 2.75 on average.
and how much are duos?
Min price 805.
So we basically could buy 3 duos for the price of a try.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I put full duo Manos accessories
All right.
on on the BDO planner, and then we'll see what our mastery is.
All right. Almost done. What would you estimate our gathering level to be? 20?
Yeah, probably master 20.
1210 without seafood.
1210. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go look and see how much it is. Okay, so that would be making 130, 132 an hour. Now instead, if we were to spend the same amount for tries, we could get how many tries with a 6 bill, roughly?
Sorry.
That'd be 2 tries.
14.2 minus 2 point. How much did I say was a Tet butcher knife? 2.6?
Yeah.
So 11.6 divided by 2.75. We can get 4 pieces of try. I mean,
Right, but I'm saying if we spent the same amount of silver for the duos as we did try, so just
oh, then
do
2.
2 tries. Do I guess neck and belt for the tries, and then do uh tet logia again for the ring and the earrings.
Wouldn't it be better to go like instead of a neck and belt to go earrings or rings, 2 of those, because that gives you more percentage life skill bonus than
Well, we want the mastery. We don't necessarily care about the XP.
gotcha.
We're gonna get the bonus XP from just wearing 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we
All right.
wouldn't get any life XP from the belt, but we'll
Uh,
get more mastery.
we are at yeah. We get a little 10 more mastery going this way. We're at
Okay.
1228.
So yeah, we'll go the 2 tries then.
Okay, let's say we were at 11.6. Then we spent 5.5 bill. So we got 6 bill to play with still.
Okay. I think we should also buy a Tet Manos cook clothes.
Alrighty.
And this is going to help with our overnight cooking,
Yep.
since that's what we're doing for AFK
So when
cooking.
would you switch from silver clothes to Manos clothes?
So silver clothes I would only use for active cooking if
Mm-hmm.
you're actively going to be in front of your PC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And then I would use the Manos clothes for things like if you're gonna go take a shower in real life, or you're gonna make dinner or something,
Mm-hmm.
or you're gonna cook overnight. That's
Okay.
the only times I would wear Manos clothes.
Understood.
But
All right.
if you're gonna sit on your computer, then you'll make more money per hour with silver clothes. So yeah.
So in terms of the order of which you'd buy these, we in this month we bought Ted Butcher, Ted Manos, and 2 pieces of Try Manos, right? Which ones would you go first?
For what? The accessories?
Which out of everything, what would you buy first?
Oh, I would probably buy the butcher knife.
Mm-hmm. And then,
Uh, and then the accessories.
all right, that's what I needed. Buy, try, neck, and belt Manos. Cool. Alrighty. So Manos clothes would be like 3.4 bill. We got 2.7 left. What now?
Um,
Do we need a lumbering
let's.
axe? I never asked about that. What do you do about the wood you need for the tools? The lumber, the timber.
I buy logs,
Buy logs? Okay.
or I buy usable. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would probably go with the if I had 2.7 bill, what would be my next item? So I would probably get the Tet Manos hoe with the remaining money. So I would have the hoe, the butcher knife, and the pickaxe.
Okay. Why?
Because we're getting closer to almost needing to push for XP. Our
Mm-hmm.
gear's getting pretty close to that. By the next month, we'll probably be soft cap.
Yeah.
So then our next upgrades are going to be 30 bill for pen close.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to take a long time to save. So if we can squeeze in some more mastery levels,
Yep.
which we should be able to because our gather level is super low still.
So this is the end of the second month. Let's recap it. Energy and CP.
CP's now 315. Energy's 400. We're done pushing energy.
Mhm. Got it. All right. Life skills. Gathering. 20? 21? 22?
What were we at?
We were at 15.
Yeah, probably master 20. It's been a month, so master 25.
15 to 25, I don't think so.
You don't think you could do that in a month?
No, because I did a 24 hours of bear with the anniversary cake and a bunch of buffs. Even then, I only went from like 10 to 21, 10 to 20.
But how many
24.
hours are we gathering per day?
Let me see. I think we did
Like
90
3
hours,
hours? Yeah, I
25.
think we would be master 25.
I'm going to take your word on it. You know that better than me. M25 cooking, obviously guru something.
We cooking, no, we're kind of low on cooking. I would say master 17.
Would you be using your date palms to cook, or are you still selling those from your node?
No, I'm still selling those.
Okay. All right then. M17 it is. If that's the case. Farms, are we still doing onions and selling those, or are we keeping it? What's the change?
Oh yeah, we can still be selling those.
Okay. All right, that's the end of month 2 recap. All right, let's finish this off with like month 3 and then month 6. What do you think?
Yeah, that works.
All right, let's smash this out. All right, month 6, or we need to calculate the income now.
Is this month 3 that we're calculating?
We completed 2 months. Now we're starting with 1223 mastery on the 3rd month.
Okay.
You got Byrog's calc there?
Yeah, it's 130 mil.
Okay. Then I'm going to put the same of the passive incomes because that doesn't change.
Well, our passive money has gone up.
Well,
because
from
we've
cooking?
been pushing CP. Yeah.
CP wise, it's if we're still doing how much would we be making if we're still doing professional boxes? 45 a day? 40? Because I put 40 a day. I thought that was like the
Well,
peak.
what is our CP at?
350 or what did we put? 315.
315, so that would be what, 157. So I guess calculate how much that would be.
How much is a professional box sell for? 300?
Yeah, it's like 300K.
Then
Now
with our mastery,
we would have Ted, yeah, we would have Tet Manos cook clothes too, which would give us a little bit more. Put the cook clothes, I guess, instead of the gather clothes, so we can see what our cook mastery would be, and then I can pull up another spreadsheet and look up the cook, how much we would be making.
All right, cooking mastery is 888. So we'd push the 900 bracket with the seafood cron mill.
Okay, which we would use.
Mm-hmm.
Does that also include the cook levels? Did you already enter that?
Oh shit, I don't think I updated that one. Let me do that real quick because we are now at master, what was it, 17? Let me check. Yeah, we were master 17. So that puts us at 913.
So with their take them off so I can see what the what our cooking mastery is without or with the speed close.
613.
Okay. I'm trying to find pickled vegetables on the list. Okay, so now we're making 51 mil a day.
51 mil?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
What did you calculate?
I thought it'd be like 45 something. Oh yeah,
Oh,
well
yeah.
we're cooking these, so yeah, that makes sense. It's like I make like what, 70 or 80 mil a day from buying meals for Guru. At least I used to before I quit lifeskilling. So 51 mil a day, was it?
Yeah. And then
Alright.
times 7 times 4.
I was just taking 30.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And we're still making 100 mil a day for farms.
100 and yeah.
Plus miscellaneous, I forgot about that. So that's 200 mil. So 4.73 bill. 1 bill from Dark Rifts. Okay. And we were making 130 mil an hour, was it?
Yep.
3 hours a day.
Yep.
That pops us at 11.7 bill. Okay, so let me calculate how much we got in total. Plus 1 plus 4.73. We got 17.4 bill.
Okay. So we went from how much bill the previous month? Like
16.2? 16.2.
Okay.
Now, we did invest into bartering over there. And bartering is probably making some miscellaneous amount of cash, but if I was doing bartering, I'd go all in for just pure progression and not take any payouts.
Yeah, so we're not making anything from bartering.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
all
not gonna
going
consider
towards
that.
till we get our carrot.
So I consider this as like 3 hours per day of gathering, though. So
Okay.
All right, so we got 17.4 bill now. Are we gonna pop out the rest of Thanos?
Yeah. Yep. So however many we could buy.
Let's say
You said like
2.75 each. The necklaces, or sorry, the rings and earrings were getting pre-orders all the way up to 2.75, 2.8.
Okay.
I can say 2.8 here. 11.2.
And that'd be for 4 of them?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah.
17.43 minus 11.2. This puts except for Khan's heart, yeah, near soft cap. I think we can scavenge a
Yeah.
bill around here and just push that soft cap.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, a bill from the other 3 hours a day, we're doing random stuff. It's fair. So, would you buy cons with that?
You put Tet. Yeah. I would finish off and hit soft cap gathering slash cooking as far as like gear goes.
Okay, we are at soft cap. Life skilling within 3 months, playing approximately 6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me say buy, try rings plus earrings. Make 1 plus bill in spare time. All right, we're at soft cap.
What is our gather level now?
All
Or I
right,
guess not our gather, our mastery level.
at master 20, we would have been at X 1385, but our gathering would have went up this month, like what, 23 or something?
Yeah, probably 23, 24.
All right, so that puts us at 1405 without the seafood cron. So I guess 1430 with seafood cron meal.
Okay, so now we're making 180 mil in gathering.
Now, this month, I think we would have gotten serious with cooking, right? Because the last month,
Yes.
second month, we finished out the clothes and everything. So,
So yeah, so the reason why we went butcher knife is because now we're going to, now that we've learned how to cook vinegar, we've learned how to cook pickled vegetables, we've learned how to turn them into imperial every day. We're actually overcooking pickled vegetables, right?
mm-hmm,
We're starting to accumulate like more than we can turn in,
mm-hmm.
right? So now, since we're going to buy the butcher knife, we're going to start gathering instead of pilgrims pushing levels. We're going to go gather lions and we're going to go gather scorpion and snake meat.
In that
And we're
case,
going to allow our day palm
mhm.
and figs and nutmeg to keep building up
Okay, start
while we're
saving date palm, nutmeg, figs. Okay,
okay. And so now, um,
we're going Valencia meals.
while yep, we're going to be going straight towards Valencia meal so we can push towards Guru One cooking.
All right, so that's scorpion, lion, and snake.
Snake meat. Yep.
Okay, in that case, I think our mastery level would be down to like master 23 because our XP suffered from going to gathering.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, that's fine. Um, push G1 cooking. Okay.
Okay. And then, yeah. So are we doing just for 1 month progression?
Yeah. And then we'll do the
Okay.
final step, which would be 3 months from now, which is going to be a lot of
Okay.
estimation because I can't estimate how much money we would have made from cooking there.
Yeah. So the reason why we're going Valencia meal is because we're liquidating our pickled vegetables, all
Mm-hmm.
our extra pickled vegetables. We're still going to be turning in some pickled vegetables, but we're going to be using a lot of it for Valencia meal,
Mm-hmm.
which gives the most cooking XP.
Right.
So we're going to be gathering this meat. We're going to be 1400 mastery with our tri accessories. And we're just doing this to push to Guru 1. Okay. After that, then it's going to be, it depends on how much silver we're going to be making
Mm-hmm.
for that next month, what we're going to be buying next. But that's one goal throughout that month is to push Guru 1 cooking so we can start buying meals.
Right.
And then also, yeah, so we can basically be buying meals. Do we get like halfway done with our boat, I guess, for that month?
Mm-hmm. I don't think we need to mention anything because we're not losing any money on it. And if I was to efficiently barter, I would go purely the um, stockpile route of doing all the 3-to-1s and try to build up as big of a stockpile as possible. And if that's the case, I wouldn't be making any money. I wouldn't be wasting materials unnecessarily to tier 5s to sell.
Yeah, we would just be basically doing tier 1s and yeah, building
Yeah,
them up.
1 to 4s. Yep.
Yeah, which also is an investment. So I don't know how much silver we will have spent. I would say we probably spend at least a bill into materials to do some T1s and then take those further. And then we're also spending some time to get coins so we can start prepping for Carrick.
Yep. Let me just type up a quick
Uh,
summary for bartering.
So basically, we get halfway done with our boat. We hit Guru 1 cooking. So now we can buy meals. We're still cooking overnight. We're still doing farms. We'll also be swapping our farms. So instead of doing onions, we're going to be swapping our farms to hot peppers. Um,
Special or regular?
we're going to be doing regular, but we're going to we're basically going to breed and get green seeds. And we're going to be putting pre-orders on green seeds. And the reason why we want to put pre-orders on green seeds is because green seeds yield more than blue. So, now the use of green and blue are the same for Valencia meal. You can use either green or blue for grilled scorpion because it requires 3 hot peppers. So we're going to be putting pre-orders on hot peppers, pre-orders on depending on the price of the green peppers and the blue peppers. Typically, me personally, I try to get stuff below 12K each when it comes to green and blue. Anything over that, it all just depends on your cook level, really. Whether you're making profit or not on Tef sandwich or grilled scorpion. But I personally put pre-orders on green seeds so that um, if I need any for cooking that, then I will grow my own in my farms, or you can buy them at, either or.
Yeah.
You'll just have to calculate, how much per hour you would be losing from onions, but you would be making from hot pepper into cooking.
All right, let's do a recap of month 3 and then we can finalize it month 6.
Yeah.
Month 3, 400 energy. And how much CP you think?
Since we're pushing the Guru 1, we were at 315, so I would like to say, and we're still continuing to cook overnight, vinegar. So I would say we are roughly around, because we got Trimanos accessories, now we're pushing more witch delicacies per night. So I would like to say we're probably around three. Probably 350 to 370 CP. Probably 350.
Okay.
We'll just say 350.
Sure. Life skill levels. Gathering, what do you think? 25?
Yeah, I would say M25. We've been gathering a shit ton of meat.
Yeah. Gathering M25. Cooking. Guru 1 finally, right?
Yep. Pog. G1
Ooh,
Guru boxes. Let's go.
easy. And finally, the last game is going to be the 6-month mark.
Okay.
How should we do this?
6 months. So 3 months later. Oh, man.
3 months later. Yep.
Whew.
All right, let me start with the passives. Since we're not making money from... Actually, this is going to be hard because we're not making money from the farms anymore.
Right. It's going into getting to Guru 1 in that 3rd month.
Yep.
And we're not selling the meals either. We're keeping the meals so that we can do Imperials right after hitting Guru 1. But we still are making money from pickled vegetables doing daily up until that point.
Well, I think we're already at G1 now, so we can consider the fact that we're going straight into all our Imperial turn-ins will be meals now, right?
Yeah. So
So
you want me to do 3 months worth?
3 months worth, yep.
All right.
It's like 220 a day
Look
or
up,
something.
yeah, look up the cooking mastery. So swap the cook clothes.
And we're switching to Guru 1. All right. Cooking Mastery 1140 without the seafood crumble. So I guess 1165.
And what's our CP?
350.
All right, so now we're making 94 mil a day from Imperial.
94?
Yep.
Are we not
Uh,
getting all the materials from scratch or no?
No,
It's
we are getting all the. That's from our materials.
only 94 mil?
Yeah, per day. Well,
Wow.
that's the profit.
Okay,
Yeah.
profit. Fine. Profit wise, 94 mil, 90 days.
Damn, look at all that money just for turning just for doing boxes.
Yeah. Okay, 8.46 bill. 3 months of Imperials. Really? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean it
Yeah,
sounds
that's
about
right.
right.
No, that's
94
right.
mil.
You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. So that's 8.6. So how much are we making from gathering now?
180. So we should be making about 180 mil at Pilgrims with 1400.
How many hours a day would we be at Pilgrims? Because we are gathering lion, scorpion, snake meat.
So okay, so now we stop gathering, okay, meat,
Hmm.
and for the whole 3 months, we're going to Pilgrims.
Okay, we're just buying those meals and turning them in, or are we making any, or do we have a stockpile?
Once we run out of our stockpile, we'll say that from going from Master 17 to Guru 1, maybe our meals last us like I don't know, a month
Hmm.
with our current CP.
In that case, is our 8.4 bill from the Imperials still accurate?
Yeah, it's still the profit. Yeah,
Okay,
that's if we make it. I guess I could tell you what the profit would be for the next 2 months. Like, so that would be the profit for 1 month from us making it. And then do you want me to do the one from buying?
I think that's too much. I mean, like the number isn't too far off. Like if we did 3 months of just buying, that's still like 2.5 bill off. So I think we can just dock like maybe 1.5 bill and just put it at 7 bill.
Sure.
All right, 7 bill it is. 3 months. All right, we're going 3 hours a day at Pilgrims now. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, 3 hours a day at Pilgrims. That's how many was that? 180 per hour.
Yeah.
Is that chugging energy potions?
Yep.
Okay, 180 per hour. So 3 hours a day. That's 90. That's three. So in 3 months, that's 48.6 bill. And obviously, as we're upgrading gear, that probably would have went up a bit more. But we'll say
Yeah.
48.6.
We're done with our Carrick.
Congratulations, man, on your Volante.
We finally did it. We got our Volante.
Again!
Honors.
After Prolibus nuked our accounts. Imagine that happening. I would never go do bartering again. I'd be like, the pain of losing my first Karak. Too much.
So we're probably doing like for playing 6 hours a day. How much is that a week?
Huh? 6 hours a day?
It's like what? It's like 42 hours a
Mm-hmm.
week.
Yeah.
Okay. So say like 10 hours bartering a week.
Are we doing all our refreshes or no? Just casual?
Yeah, we're just doing casual. Like
Okay.
we're doing like probably one refresh and that's it.
Oh. Okay.
So we're probably making like what? How much would you say in our one refresh?
Um, 3 refreshes is around like what, 700 something, right? But one refresh per day?
Yeah, I'd probably say like 150.
Yeah, 150.
Probably close to around 150 mil.
It depends. The reason why it fluctuates is like I don't do a constant amount in my bartering. Some days I'm doing some refreshes. I'm doing a lot of stockpiling. Some refreshes I'm cashing in a lot. So it varies. So I guess we can say in that week, doing one refresh a day, I think we can get like close to 800 to 1 bill, right? No. No, no, no. I think there's an easy
So
way to calculate this because every day I was able to make 700 to 800 mil. Let's say 700 mil. Can you make 700 with a Volante?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the same either way. So, okay, 700 from 3 refreshes. So I guess like 14.6 to 14.7. Or sorry, not 14. Like 1.6 to 1.7 from the week.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. You could, and then yeah, just multiply that by 12.
All right, let me
So
actually.
probably around like
19.2. Very nice. All right, what else we got? Dark Rifts, 3 bill. Let's go. I'm just putting 1 month, like a bill a month from that. Take us home, Jordan.
So how much are we doing other like stuff? Like how much contribution did we get throughout the 3 months?
I think we can stop that. Let me do a full.
Okay.
Let me do a full tally here. We're at 77.8 bill.
Okay. And go back to buying meals, then we go back to onions. So I guess you could put for 2 months, however much silver that is.
So, at what point would you start doing like serious cooking, make like multiple billions a day?
If I could redo it, I would have pushed 2K gathering first before I pushed my cooking to G50. And the reason why is because I want to spend the least amount of time gathering meat to pushing my cooking levels. Because, yeah, so the higher the mastery, the more meat an hour you make.
Yeah.
So, cooking, we're going to be passively making levels. It's not going to be the best pushing levels, but like cooking itself is not what makes good money an hour. It's actually the gather level that makes cooking money an hour good level, like good amount per hour.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where a lot of like new players get it wrong. They try pushing Guru 50 cook first because they think, oh, I'm going to make huge money. But realistically, if you want to make consistent good money, you need that gather level. So that's why we're focusing pilgrims and just buying our meals,
Mm-hmm.
so that we can push our level higher, while still pushing for gear. We also probably throughout those 3 months would have did some bear as well,
Mm-hmm.
depending on if that would push us, closer to more brackets.
What's the goal
Or
with our gathering level?
our goal is Guru 28.
We're 28. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if how far you get in like 3 months.
I would say we probably made it to about Guru 10 at least within the
Mm,
3 months,
impressive
of doing bear and pilgrims.
combination.
Probably at
Okay.
least Guru 10. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Let's say we had this 77.8 bill. What would you buy
I would buy Tetmanos accessories.
before clothes?
Or no, yeah, I would buy the pen gatherers clothes first, and then I would buy the pen tool. I would go with the pen pickaxe.
Would you buy or tap?
uh well, it depends because I don't buy costumes. So the most efficient way would be buying costumes. Are we NA or are we EU?
For an A.
Okay. So we're gonna buy costumes. We're gonna enhance this baby.
All right. All right. Let's just, for the sake of argument, say we bought it. Let me change this. Yo, dude, we've been going at this for like well over an hour and a half. We didn't just buy a pen from the get-go, bro. We progressed through many months of arduous labor. All right. What's our gathering mastery pickaxe? 1685 without the seafood cron meal.
Wait, how much mastery?
1685. We just got the pen, clothes, and tools.
1685. Nice, nice, nice. So now how much money are we making?
I don't know about how much we're making. I considered that with the Guru 10 gathering. That's why it's really high. And we still have 31 bill. 31.8. Let me check the Manos accessories. Okay. Probably like one, barely two head accessories.
It's close to 200 an hour.
All right. What would you do if you were at this point? 1685 mastery.
And I'm Guru 10.
Yeah.
So, what mastery are we? 1685?
1685, and then if you use seafood, it's obviously
Okay, so we're still not
1720.
using seafood.
No? Okay.
Um,
Never mind.
so our next upgrades are 10 Manos accessories, which basically is 17 bill.
Hmm.
Or we could push 3 levels to hit the next bracket, which is probably what I would do. So I
Hmm.
would push 3 levels to get to 1700. And that would probably, if all I was doing was bear, that would probably give me like maybe a bill silver,
Hmm.
somewhere around there.
All right, at this point, it gets like really difficult to start estimating because 3 months is a long period, so every upgrade would have increased the income. How about we close it
Yeah.
out here with the 6 month goal?
Yeah. So basically, 6 months from now, we're making a consistent 200 mil an hour gathering.
Yep.
Cooking, we hit Guru 1. So now we are buying meals. We're making it consistent. We'll just say about we'll say 90 mil every 20 minutes. So about 270 mil an hour, turning in Imperials and buying the meals off the market.
What do you mean 270 mil per hour?
So it's taken us roughly about 20 minutes to box up the
Mm-hmm.
Imperials and then turn them in.
Okay.
It's just an estimate. It's like it all, it depends obviously if people have already turned in and you got to swap channels, etc. So I
Yeah.
mean,
All
we
right.
could just say,
I don't think that we need to write that one down in goals, right? I mean, that's just something we'll be doing either way.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're saying what the goals are.
Yeah, at 6 months, what would you want to have achieved?
Um,
Or what would you be focusing on next, at least?
Still pushing levels would be my main focus. I would be pre-ordering meat.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be gathering it because I would want the XP. I would want to push towards 2K mastery.
Yeah.
So I would still be pre-ordering cooking stuff, like
What was
lions,
2K
snakes.
Mastery again? Sorry, is G28?
Yeah, Guru 28. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So still, that would be my main focus is Guru 28. We'd be doing Imperials.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be working on a Carrack.
Oh,
Um,
you'd have your Carrack by now, dude.
Yeah, I'd probably we'd have a lot more artisan workers.
Yeah.
I would probably min max the workshops on top of my contribution.
Think you'll be
So
making like
uh,
easily over a bill a day.
yeah, I'd be making easily over a bill just in like
All right.
6 hours. So, yep, which is pretty crazy to think
Yep.
just in 6 months.
Yeah, dude. Push to 2K Mastery. The goal. Yeah, I think we could stop it there. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, but that was fun. I've learned things that I didn't know about. Next time I get into life skilling, I'll watch this video again, this VOD all over again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun session. Jordan, thanks for doing this with us.
No problem.